have all your hard work pay off.
Это твой первый финал такого масштаба. Как ты вообще готовился и как ты чувствуешь себя?
Я тренировался на онлайн-чемпионатах и ни с кем из известных не тренировался.
Okay, he played only online cups to prepare for this tournament, and he didn't play any top-notch players in practice, so it's basically only online tournaments for preparation.
Well, you played against Cypher to get here. He was the 3-time DreamHack champion. What kind of challenge did he present?
Ты играл с Сайфером в плей-оффе, и он трижды выиграл DreamHack. Немножко расскажи про эти игры.
Ну, я вообще хотел его выиграть 3-0, но не получилось. Там он взял контроль в свои руки и каким-то чудом выиграл. И на последней карте я решил по максимуму сыграть и все-таки обыграл.
He wanted to win 3-0. He was leading actually by maps 2-0. And in the end, Cypher was just a bit lucky to get 2 maps, and in the end, he won 3-2.
Well, are you prepared for your match against the reigning DreamHack champion, Rafa?
Ты готов сыграть с Рафой? Как ты себя чувствуешь?
Я готов сыграть с ним.
He says, I'm ready to play champion.
We are ready to...
Trying to maybe bait out the time so that Evil doesn't land. Well, tell us something, just to deal damage with this red armor. At the end of the day, if you don't have armor, it will protect you for 66%, but if you don't have armor, that health is going to be stripped away very, very quickly. So next on Rafa's mind is going to be a yellow one. And there is one up at the top of the map, but this is the one at the lower level that we're waiting for. And he's got the rocket launcher as well, which is like a defensive weapon indeed.
There you go. Rafa does now have, both players have all the weapons that they really need. No strict, face-to-face engagements thus far. This is a lot of how Quake is played. You're not going to go aggressive unless you feel like you have the advantage. And that type of rail that Rafa just hit is the type of thing that will give him the comfort, the comfort to either go for a red armor like he just did, or even push in for a frag. I'm going to switch over to Evil's point of view. He has very, very little health right now, health and armor. So we're going to expect him to sort of play in the shadows, try to stay away from Rafa. He did catch a glimpse of him there, and now he'll be running to collect more health and armor. He's actually done pretty well for himself now with 100 health and 78 armor.
Yeah, but Rafa still managing to turn this one around. We saw him take the mega health at the beginning. He then put himself in a position by the grenade launch where Evil's currently standing. You're going to see a bit of an exchange. We'll get to that in a minute. So Evil tries to get away. He will make the rocket jump toward the red armor. Rafa's LG, the rail comes out. He's down to 20 HP. A rail will do 80 damage. To put that into perspective, he needs that armor. He's got the 50 HP as well. Important to keep the time on that Evil as he plays out of control. But what I was saying is Rafa's done such a good job to get back in. His positioning so far to turn this back around has been phenomenal, as we would expect from the American. And Evil now just still trying to top up. And you can see on the right side of the screen he's got one slug on that rocket launcher. He's going to have to pick a more, a bit of an exchange. Cheats a railgun. Evil's still going to have to back away, but this is the kind of damage Evil needs to deal.
Yep, that's absolutely right. And we see, Evil still managed to stay alive, even though he's been sort of on the back foot for the last 2 minutes or so. He's managed to stay alive, but now Rafa with a good opportunity. He goes where Evil's at. Evil actually picks up the mega perfectly timed, but Rafa will get his back.
Хорош!
Rafa got out of that very weak, but even off the spawn there, he was able to come back and deal the damage, and that was 2-1 up in the first map of the grand final.
And again, things can move slowly in the game of Quake, and they can move quickly on a dime. Things change depending on the scenario, depending on the time left on the map very quickly. So we can see anything in the game of Quake. Both players will pick up the major power-ups on the map, and it looks like both players look pretty comfortable. Rafa with a little bit less health than Evil, but relatively similar stacks for now. Now the yellow armor is in contention as Rafa is trying to rain down some rockets. Does opt to get away from that scenario though. He knows that the red armor is spawning in just 2 seconds. So what will Evil do here? He's actually not going to opt to even do damage. Maybe he'll look for the deep rail here. He actually comes out once he hears the red armor picks up, has been picked up, does deal some lightning gun damage, and makes a ballsy move to the upper yellow here, does steal it away from Rafa, so now Rafa a bit starved for help arm.
Yeah, Rafa able to hit a direct one with that, I think it was. So he's slowly in an 8 health on Evil, but like I mentioned in the pre-game interview, Rafa just really wanted to give Evil that opportunity to push ahead by 3 or 4 frags, and he really will capitalise on that. That's why Rafa's playing this defensive game. But we saw the same thing from Cypher in the semi-finals, and Cypher lost. So Rafa has to find his opportunity to get back into control soon. And right now, playing the yellow arm as he's slowly making his way there, waiting for this 50 HP ball, very, very smart. And he may be feeling in the position now to challenge for this mega in 8 seconds.
Again, guys, they're going to focus on this mega health. It looks like Evil showing that Russian aggression against the American player, moving forward and pushing Rafa out of position. Now the mega health is up, but if you see on the side of the screen, it hasn't been picked up yet. It was delayed for 30 seconds, and that is certainly a play to try to throw his opponent off there. Now we switch over to Evil's point of view. He's looking very, very stacked on both health and armor. So now Rafa's on the back foot and caught out.
Absolutely no idea what time it's up. Evil will, and there's an
unfortunate at that point, and now Evil is running away with this game with about half of the time on the map. Of course, we do cut the map off at 10 minutes unless the frag lines are tied, and then we go to 2-minute overtime. It's the onus is going to be on Rafa to make something happen very soon here to sort of take away the momentum that Evil has.
Yeah, I mean, right now Evil is absolutely tight. You can see that 160 to 200 almost. That's the position you want to be in. This is a very aggressive push from Evil. He knows he can do it as well. Rafa just desperately trying to keep times on these items. He still will not be able to pick up the mega health there. He might be expecting Evil to perhaps just try and bait both. Maybe actually Rafa can steal this here. Big mistake from Evil. If Rafa can get out, because he may even feel confident to challenge. Here comes the LG fight. Evil's been pushed away. You can see the rocket spam. I'm sure Evil is screaming. If you do hear those playing on the screen, you will push in. Rafa able to find the shot though. He has got the real good mix.
This is Rafa's sort of opportunity. Even though he did die, he can't get the frag and start to convert this map into his favor. Again, Evil is very weak here. He could go down. Actually, the 50 health bubble does spawn. He did have timing on that. Smart stuff from Evil. Able to get back to a nice health, back to 100 health. But Rafa, now with a huge stack advantage, does collect the yellow armor to boot. Let's see, will the other yellow armor go to Evil? No, Evil does not opt to get it, but the red armor is coming up in just a moment here. It's up. Rafa's playing quiet. If you're moving slowly, it means that you're not making any noise on the map, and that noise is so important for getting a sense of where the other player's at. And now Rafa with a very good opportunity to make the frag. The question is his LG good enough? Misses 2 rails in a row, and now he pulls out the LG gun again. Misses a 3rd rail, even with the health and stack advantage, unable to make the frag.
Yeah, but look at this. All the 25 HP was on the map. Rafa's able to survive for a little bit. He still has time on that mega health. He managed to deal with Elgon, which is good in itself, but even though he wasn't able to pick it up, he can restack himself, potentially getting on the next one. There comes the red armor still. He must have that one himself as well. So Rafa still very much in this one. And that 17 HP is enough to work with when you have all the times on HP on the map.
Both players sort of struggling neither player has been able to have a good control over the map all of the last 2 minutes. Since the 5-minute mark, it's sort of been in a crazy state. The next power-ups are spawning in very quick succession though. The red armor is up, but the mega health is what the fight will be over. Now Evil actually hits himself with his own rocket, and Rafa has a great opportunity. Will he be able to capitalize here?
Oh, you'd hope so. You can see the rocket now. I'm missing Evil actually with some very good prediction there. The problem he has here, wait, we're just going to see next turn. Really doesn't sort of positively affect your game in the way you can go and find spawn flags after spawn flags after spawn flags. Usually it's the furthest percentage on the map. Its software made a few changes to this map recently, and it does mean that those are very much more difficult to find.
Indeed. Now Rafa, again, the pressure really on. Both the red armor and the mega are up. Red armor has not been picked up yet. Looks like Rafa will be able to collect both, but Evil is okay with that right now. There's only 2 minutes left on the map. He is up 4 frags, and even though Rafa has cleaned up the red armor, the mega health, a yellow armor, he even has time to get the next yellow armor before it spawns. But Evil is, again, just playing as defensively as possible, just trying to stay out of Rafa's point of view. And that was kind of the obvious play, Rafa going through the yellow armor there. I'm almost a little surprised that he didn't look for Evil elsewhere on the map.
I mean, the problem he has, Eagles just has such an easy time of falling away here. I mean, spawn delay, players can do that, 5 seconds for everyone. If you imagine the score difference is 4 right now, that's 20 seconds eliminated from that clock. Rafa is very quickly running out of time, and it's almost going to be about reverse psychology now. Can he find the map? Look at Evil just knows everything right now. This man has played this map so much, as has Rafa. One of the oldest maps in the game. These players know how to play it, especially can Rafa get away with this blind? Has that LG, it will be enough to push him away. He has the rocket launcher as well, so he can potentially dive into him. But at this point in time, very much looks like he's going to take away first map.
Evil is railable at this point. A single rail with Joe now actually has enough health and armor, but nonetheless, I think it's out of the realm of possibility unless Rafa can work a miracle. Evil escapes, and those rails are not exactly connected. Is called, we will be moving on to the next map in 10 seconds. Let's take a quick look at the scoreboard. 9 mega health picked up for Rafa versus Evil 6, so a bit of advantage there. 11 red armors picked up versus Evil 8, so Rafa was able to actually control the map a bit better, even on yellow armors. But if you look, the damage dealt is where the story is told. 3,500 damage dealt for Evil and just 2,500 for Rafa.
I mean, look at the round, it's 57% against 33%.
If Evil wins this, he's going to be your DreamHack 2012 champion. Rafa, though, I'm sure he has something to say. He does get the red armor spawn, gets the red armor, but in this position, it's not a very good spawn for items, so he doesn't have a rocket launcher while Evil does. The plasma gun is the hardest weapon to use in the game of Quake, but Rafa doing a bit of damage on NBC.
I can't believe Rafa's got so much. That was such an unlucky exchange. Rafa's going to be feeling so confident. There's the frag as well. One on the board. Actually, not one on the board, -1. But a return frag off the spawn. Rafa not quite able to get onto that 50 HP. Evil just going to hold his ground here with the machine gun. 5 points of damage that weapon will deal. So if off the spawn you've got no armor, that health stripped away very quickly, even with the most basic of weapons.
And here we see Evil does have the high ground and the rocket launcher. Still no weapons for Rafa. He's finally making his way to that rocket launcher, but Evil now in that time is able to get quite a nice stack. But Rafa, 1, 2, 3 rockets connect very deeply, and that hurts as Evil's stack sort of evaporates.
And look at this at the moment. Check the right side of the screen, guys. 0 rockets for Evil. There is ammo on the upper tiers of the map, but I have a feeling Rafa's going to be aware of how much ammunition, especially of being a world champion, that Evil has. So Rafa's going to be very careful to where Evil moves to next. He's going to control the rocket, he's going to control the ammo of that weapon. And not only that, but he's going to get this next mega out potentially, but this is good LG from Evil, a direct rocket from Rafa. Evil would do well to back away here, and he's still not able to fight Rocket out. Oh, big fail. Can't believe he missed that jump. That's going to not help him until the LG comes out. Brilliant, brilliant jump by Evil, but
here. Rafa still has the weapons he needs. Only 1 rocket to his name, though. Will he be able to find some ammo on the map? He's happy to have that lightning gun, but again, folks, remember there's no railgun on this map, which is the instant long-range, essentially sniper rifle of Quake, which means it's a map that's very oriented about these close proximity fights that you see. This yellow armor, for instance, that Rafa just picked up, a common place where you see deaths. All the corridors, common places to see deaths, and also interesting to point out is the red armor is sort of also a death trap. So all the items are sort of in places where you can be caught out with your pants down.
Yeah, I mean, Rafa doesn't even be worried about the red armor being up. He's like, well, that's actually a little trap there from Evil. He might even give himself the red armor. Yeah, I can't believe actually Evil's managed to get away with this one. That's brilliant stuff from the Russian here, and this is exactly the play he needs to make if he is going to take this tournament away with him. It's first official. Victory is a bit of a trap by this mega. Evil should perhaps still fight this one. In comes the rocket. He has the mega health now as well to top him up. And now Evil has potential to take all the yellow armors off the rocket. gets lightning guns. Unbelievable. So lucky. How's he got away with this one? 3 HP. I don't know. You seem to, every time you cast escape distance, you come in for moments like this. Absolutely brilliant stuff here. Evil, I don't know whether it's luck or just...
Well, it was kind of unlucky to get hit with that lightning gun and get knocked into the lava. He does able to survive with the skin of his teeth, but now it's Rafa who has control of the map. He knows when the items are spawning. A mega health spawning in just a few seconds here, and I don't believe Evil's going to be able to challenge for it. Evil actually a little bit early for the red armor. He will, no, actually Rafa does not collect the mega health. He goes aggressive and is trying to get the frag right here, right now.
So close
There you
by
go.
Evil with the frag comes in. Wow. They like that one as Rafa just in position for this yellow armor, going to push Evil away, and now Rafa has potential to take everything on the map. He can even aggress here onto what Evil if he wants to. But here on Lost World, a 2-frag scoreline is something we've definitely seen many times before, both online and major events like this.
Yeah, we've seen so many overtimes on this map, it can be sort of ridiculous from time to time. And now Rafa knows Evil has to come down through the teleporter. He's just going to wait in this position.
Oh, such brilliant play from Rafa. He knew that he could back away if he needed to, but that is a fantastic LG. Again, I'm putting out all these words, but that is exactly what these players are right now. Just really, it seems like both players making no mistakes. It's just the other player really just on form.
Indeed, and Rafa will collect the red armor. I'd say, I'm not sure exactly what Evil was doing at that point in time, but a little bit of a mental mistake there, allowing Rafa to get it even though he had the superior stack. And now, both players left with very little health and armor. Evil's in a very dangerous spot there with no armor at all.
Yeah, I mean, let's look back to Evil vs. Cypher for just a second and how defensive Cypher had to play. Maybe Rafa's mindset at the moment, he's playing very aggressive, even with limited health and armor, is that if I let that happen in this game, it could fall away from me and I could lose my second DreamHack title.
Ooh, that was an aggressive, interesting move there by Rafa. Instead of going straight to the mega health, he decided to wait and try to do damage as Evil came through the teleporter, but it ended up benefiting, I'd say, Evil in a little bit there, as he does, he's able to collect that red armor and move towards the mega health ultimately. Now Rafa is playing a little sneaky, but it's Evil who gets the better of that exchange. Now Rafa's got to run.
Yeah, really indeed, but he is, again, look, has all the weapons here. He needs to play defensive, but not if Evil come charging through. 9 HP, there's the flag, 2 to 1. And it's certainly possible. Look at that help.
Хорош!
It's ridiculous as Evil is using his aim, nothing on land, and doing really well right there. Evening the scoreline. Rafa certainly not out of it though.
No, definitely not. But even with this red armor, it's going to go 200 to 100. Rafa might be sweating a little bit because he only has 1 yellow armor to work with, and he has the help and armor to regress onto him. He knows that Rafa does not have that rocket launcher. So if Rafa does play on the defensive, he's going to have to do absolutely everything. And whilst Plasma Gun, for example, is the strongest weapon in the game, I'll get back to that in a minute. The exchange comes in. Evil will take the frag. And what I was saying is, like, whilst the Plasma is the strongest weapon in the game, it's also one of the most difficult to hit consistently.
And Evil actually has time to do damage here. He got the red armor and there was enough time in between the spawns that he is able to control the mega health as well. Going to delay it for some time here, trying to throw Rafa off most likely. He does finally pick it up. And here we go. The yellow armor will spawn, the red armor will also spawn. Will Rafa actually try to make a play for either though? What can he do? He has no rocket launcher. The rocket launcher is the most crucial weapon on the map of Lost World, I would say. And yeah, Rafa in a very contentious position. He still doesn't have a rocket launcher. He wants it. You can see it out on the bridge here, and he will try to make a play for it, but still unable to collect the rocket launcher.
Yeah, I mean, he could have taken the risk and just jumped across, but then perhaps he could have been pushed into the lava like we saw Evil earlier. And now it looks like he's being forced into this LG fight. Evil drops down, that LG is easy to hit for Rafa.
Хорош!
Has so much help with armor, and Rafa's got to be careful. 3 minutes left here on Lost World, and he's now 2 frags up here in the grand final.
And still, Rafa not able to pick up more than 1 yellow armor, and he has a huge deficit, able to collect that yellow armor, which is a small victory, but still with the stack disadvantage here, and he's got to make this count. He's got to make the rockets count very soon here. He has no LG ammo left either, and Evil has complete control right now. He's not even going to opt to go for that red armor. He has a tell on where Rafa's at, and where Rafa's at right now. Oh, actually, how did Rafa get out of that situation? I thought Evil had it for sure, but no, nice bit of rocket by Evil, but Rafa still able to collect the frag because he stole away that red armor, and we have a game, ladies and gentlemen.
at the moment as Rafa going to be able to drop down to this red armor, and I don't think Evil's going to have a chance to pick up anything on the map at this point. What's critical for Evil is that if he does get into a fight, he can back away onto a HP. Rafa's missing jumps he should not miss. The pressure is definitely on. He knows this as well. He needs to keep that health and armor status because we've seen Evil push into situations he shouldn't do.
It's all about the mega health.
Yeah, this mega health, Evil might even go for it. Rafa drops down, the LG comes out. Rafa's going to back away. He doesn't want to take this fight. He perhaps knows that Evil's LG is on form in this map, and this is such a tense situation at the moment for the American and the Russian.
Oh, Rafa is not able to connect that rocket, so now it's Evil who does have the stack advantage. Rafa able to collect the yellow armor though, so still in a pretty decent position. Again, that lightning gun doesn't quite reach all the way across this middle part of the map, so Rafa knows that very well, going to stay just out of the range. But both players have the same stack right now. Red armor and mega health will spawn at the same time effectively. It's the yellow armor they'll be fighting.
Хорош!
Absolutely insane as Evil is going to collect that red armor, and that is absolutely crucial going to the last minute.
I want to point something out here. Rafa left that 50 HP up, didn't take it, took the 25 instead. He's going to be aware that that's up on the map, and if he needs it, he can back away onto it. A bit of an LG fight here. Evil's going to be pushed away. 0 LG left on that ammunition scoring there.
Хорошо!
6 to 4, 45 seconds remaining in this matchup. We could see a new DreamHack champion.
Yes, indeed, unless something happens very soon here. Rafa does collect the red armor. Let's switch over to his point of view as he has to make something happen here. He can. It has to happen now, though. It's still certainly the realm of possibility, but he's got to meet Evil somewhere on this map right here, right now. Otherwise, we are going to see a new DreamHack champion. The time is ticking down, folks. Just 20 seconds left on the map. This is Rafa's last opportunity. He has to get the frag. And will he get it? No.
Thank you so much, Fish Sticks, NBC. You guys did a great job casting, and these guys showed us some amazing Quake. I have to ask you, Rafa, you've been in the scene for a while. Is it exciting for you to see a new challenger like this to come to the finals?
Well, I think now he's just recently starting to get an opportunity to prove himself. I mean, everybody's known he's been very well played online lately, and it's good to see that he's had a chance. And I'm happy for him. He's got a chance to prove himself, and all the hard work paid off for him. And yeah, big congrats to him.
Congrats to both of you. You guys both did incredible. Can we get a round of applause for these players? Is there anyone you want to thank? Anyone you want to say hello to?
Well, I mean, obviously Kingston HyperX, for sponsoring SK, and then sponsoring this tournament. Without them, pretty much, and the other sponsors, we wouldn't have this tournament to play in. And even though Quake's not around as much anymore, it's always nice to play every once in a while. And yeah, I really enjoyed myself here and had a great time.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you, Kingston HyperX. Thanks to Plantronics Gamescom, and thank you, Twitch, for sponsoring this tournament and letting these guys play. We're going to award you your second place check for 20,000 Swedish kroner. Congratulations to you, sir. Evil, I noticed both of you play with your keyboard on your lap. Why?
Почему ты играешь на коленях с клавиатурой?
Такая привычка, еще давно так играл.
Evil says he used to play like this. He plays like this from when he was young.
And you too?
Yeah, it's a little hard to explain, but yeah, I play that one too.
Very cool. Does playing on stage make you play better?
Игра на сцене заставляет тебя волноваться? Или проявляются ли другие какие-то качества у тебя?
Где-то первые 5 минут я там волновался немного, а потом уже, привык и все, и перестал волноваться, начал играть, как обычно.
He was nervous first 5 minutes, and after that he just used to play like this on the scene, so it's okay for him.
So you just block all of these people out and you just play your game. Well, that's very admirable, sir. You played an incredible game. You are our new DreamHack champion. What are you going to tell your parents when you go home?
Поздравляю тебя с чемпионством, и что ты скажешь своим родителям в первую очередь?
Да ничего не скажу, занял первое место. Поехал, выиграл.
He says, I went to win this tournament, so I just won it.
Congratulations. Brecht from Plantronics Gamecom, from Twitch TV. Thank you so much. Congratulations to you, sir. You are our DreamHack Winter 2012 Quake Champion. Thank you all so much for watching. We're going to show you the schedule real quick. We have lots more final games coming up on this stage today. Up next, it's Counter-Strike Go, followed by Heroes of Newerth, Street Fighter 4.